Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Reselling Polly here. I just thought I would do a quick update of some of the sales that I have sold in January. It's not all of them, but it is a good selection of 20 sales. Sorry I haven't done any videos lately. I've not put much content out there. I've been really busy. Some of you might know that I've started FBA, so I've been trying to get that up and running, and I've sent my first shipment off yesterday. For those of you that watch or subscribe to the Chat on Facebook will know that yeah, my first shipment went in yesterday. So I do apologise that I haven't been around with any videos. I just thought I'd bring you some sales updates. So there's a wide selection here of stuff that's sold, so we'll just jump right in, and if I can remember how much I paid for it, I will let you know. Some I might have forgotten, so but I will do my best to give you a rough idea. So the first one that sold was this Uno Extreme. I purchased two of these within a week of one another, and I paid £1 each for them. They're always worth picking up, whether they're boxed or whether they're not boxed. This didn't come with a box, but it had all the cards inside of the machine. I'll just show you the pictures here. So this is a picture of these are all the cards here inside, and as long as it's got all of those and it actually works and it ejects the cards out, I really don't see the fascination myself why this actually sells as well as it does, but it is really one to be on the lookout for. So £1 paid, and yeah, £20 for that one, so that was a good sale. Next we have some vintage Holly Hobby by Sarah Kay. If you ever see this bedding, it's not a fast mover. It will hang around for a while, depending on what you want for it, I suppose. I usually pick these up for about £2.99, £3.99, something like that. This one was a lovely pattern. It had two pillowcases with it, and I think it's called, yeah, I've got it in the title there, Kissing Style bedding. So yeah, I remember this from when I was a little girl, and I've had quite a few sets of vintage Holly Hobby, and they do always sell eventually, some quicker than others, but yeah, I paid how much did I pay for that? I think I paid about £3.99 for that. So £24.99 plus postage. I think that might have gone abroad, to be honest. Most of the Holly Hobby do go to America. It's quite big over there, so I don't know whether you can see, but I'm getting some eBay offers through. I do apologise about that on the screen. I'm not quite sure how I can get rid of that. This one is one that I picked up when I went to Wilmslow. For those of you that do watch my channel, I said I would try and put in and update you on when things actually sold. I can't actually remember everything I bought there, but I do remember I paid £35 for this one. This was one of the more expensive purchases. When I got home, I did notice that there was some stitching on one of the pockets that had come slightly undone. See if I can find it now. If you can see on that picture, yeah, it had come slightly undone, so I listed it as £89.99 or best offer. Bearing in mind that this jacket new was £210 or thereabouts. I did take an offer on that one for £75. I was quite happy to let it go for that, just with it having this damage. So as much as you check things when you're out there in the charity shops, when you're ladled with bags and, you know, it's not always possible to pick up everything. So I was a bit gutted when I found this. It wasn't a major, it was just a little bit of stitching that had come undone, and it can be easily rectified, but just check as much as you can really when you're picking things up, especially if you're paying a lot of money for them. These are what I would class as fugly shoes. I always try and put a fugly a month in. These were absolutely disgusting, but well, that's a personal opinion of mine. But they are a good brand. They are by Ballet. I've sold ladies' ballet before, but never sold men. But they were Italian-made leather shoes, and they were really good condition. I paid £5 for these in a charity shop. And yeah, I think I took an offer on this. I didn't get 64.99. I think I took an offer of 55 on these, but I was more than happy with 55 from a £5 investment. So yeah, be on the lookout for those, guys. These I've had for absolutely donkeys and donkeys, and this is one of them where um, my auntie used to collect these years and years ago, and she used to have loads of them. And I thought, I come across them in a charity shop, and I paid £35 for the lot. And I thought, I'm going to make some money on these. But I put this in because they aren't really worth that much, and if you do see them in charity shops and that, I would avoid them. I've had them listed for well over a year, and I only got £23.99, so I'm out of pocket by about £12. Well, more than £12 because obviously there's eBay fees and PayPal fees to come off that. That said, I have got one big one left, so I may be able to draw even on them. But I just thought I'd put this in just to let you know that we don't always make good purchases. Like I say, this was about a year ago, so I'd been reselling for about 6 months or so, or 8 months or so, and I just thought it'd be something different. They were all in good condition, but no. I tried listing them individually at first, no interest. I had them listed for 2 or 3 months. You could buy one, and even with postage discounts, I didn't get any sales whatsoever. So I'd had enough of them, so I just bundled them all together and put them on a sale for 40% off what I was originally asking for them. So yeah, we don't always make good decisions there. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw that one in there. Then you could see that we're not all perfect. I put these in because they are a size 3, and a lot of people will not pick up shoes that are a size 3 because they're not quick sellers. And I do agree, they aren't the fastest selling shoes to go, but these were Karen Millen, and I thought, I can't leave them there. They were really nice shoes, and I think I paid £5 for these, so I didn't get great amount of money for them, but it's still a profit. And they sold quite quickly, really. I think I only had them listed a month, if that. So it just goes to show that even though it is a size 3, if you can get some good quality shoes, that they will actually sell. I had to put this one in. Come across this in a charity shop for £2 before Christmas, just before, and it was just because it was official, and it was PlayStation, and it's just a carry case for carrying your PlayStation in, I would imagine. And it had some damage to it, had some rust into it, so I didn't list it very high at all. I listed it at £12.99, but it had the original strap, which was inside there, as you can see. And yeah, so £12.99 for that, so I was quite happy. This is one of my better sales of the year with regards to overall profit or return on investment, if you want to put it that way. This I picked up in my £1.99 charity shop. Couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. I thought, oh, it's going to be fake, or there's something just not right, but it wasn't. It was the real deal. It's very rare that I come across items like this. I've probably come across about 3 or 4 throughout the year, but yeah, this is one of my best sales of the year, which All Saints jacket, and it's worn by celebrities. I managed to find that out, so I put that in the title. And it was a beautiful jacket, yeah. They're quite generous sizes as well, which does surprise me for a designer. They're usually on the small side, but this was quite a generous size. And yeah, lovely. And that's the tag that you want to look out for, the All Saints tag. And that, I took a best offer on that, I think of 75 on that one as well. I had a few lowball offers which I declined, but eventually settled on £75. But from a £1.99 investment, I think that's quite good going. This I've had hanging around for ages and ages. I bought this on the car boot sale early last year, I think, and the guy sold it me as working, and it actually wasn't. Um, the phone itself actually works. It does ring, and you can make calls on it, but I think it's supposed to wave its arms or something like that or make some kind of noise when it rings. But it didn't do anything. So I did put that in the title that but I thought it was I thought I could have got some good money for it. And when I first picked it up, looking on some completed and solds, um, there were some going for really good money, but they were working and boxed. So I ended up taking an offer on this for £20, but I had it listed for that long. I just wanted to get rid and move on. So yeah, possibly would pick it up again or pick something similar up again. Just be worried that when you're on car boot sales and people tell you things work, they don't always work. So you just have to take a gamble. I think I paid £6 for this. He originally wanted 8, and I got him down to 6. So there's still a bit of profit in there. So, but yeah, just be wary. This was a nice find. I'm always a bit wary when I pick things up that are wool, because this was quite a thick knit wool, and I actually thought that it had been shrunk in the wash, but on further inspection, it was just that it was a tightly knitted wool jumper. It's by the brand Sea Salt, which is a really good brand. If you see that, pick it up. It's got a really big following. People just like the brand. I never struggled to sell it at all. Yeah, and it's a size 14. I couldn't wear anything like this because it's just too tight, and wool makes me itch. But people do like wool jumpers for some reason, and I don't know. But anyway, £29.99. I got the full asking price for this. I think I paid £1.99 for this in one of the clearance charity shops. I was quite shocked to find it. So, but you do find them occasionally. So that was a good profit there. If you ever come across any boots like this, always pick them up. These were River Island, but over the knee boots sell like hotcakes. I don't know what it is. People like them. I don't know whether it's people that have fetishes or things like that. And we'll not go into any more details with that, but they always sell. First cycle, these sold for the full asking price, £39.99. I did a bit of research on them. They were £90 new, and they were in really, really good condition. I'll just show you some of the pictures. Obviously, they were worn, but they've got like these tassel effects, and they come just over the knee. Boots. They're quite a nice pair of boots, really, to be honest. But yeah, over the knee boots, yeah, if you can get them, pick them up because they will sell. This is one that I put in for the only reason that I bought this jacket. I only paid £1 for the jacket, and I sold it. I picked it up because it was a size 18's regatta jacket, and unbeknown to me, it's got a hood here on the back, but unbeknown to me, inside of the hood, it's got like taped seams, and apparently the taping is to keep them waterproof. So if you're out in the rain and stuff, they don't leak. And I didn't know, but some of the taping had come away, and the lady messaged me with regards to her being unhappy about the condition because of the hood, and she wouldn't be able to wear it for walking, which I fully accept. She sent me pictures of it. I mean, I did mention, I put stuff in the badge. I apologised, and I gave her a full refund. She didn't need to send the jacket back because it wasn't worth it for me. So a lesson learned for me is always check, especially if you're selling like waterproof jackets and things like that. If it's got tapered seams in it with like a plastic overlay, just make sure that all the seams are still attached and they're not coming away. Because for her to return that jacket, I would have had to pay her. I would have had to pay the postage back and then refund her all that, and it just wasn't worth it. So I would rather lose £4.50, which is what I paid £1 for the jacket and £3.50 postage. So I refunded her. So it's just a lesson to learn. Just make sure you check. So that was the reason I popped that one in for you. This is just a, obviously just a bra. I got about 3 or 4 of these brand new with tags in a charity shop. This is the second one to go, or is it? Yeah, I got 3 altogether, so there's one still left, and paid £1.99 for them, and they sold for £10.99. If they'd have had more, I probably would have picked up more. Another reseller that I go with picks them up as well, and they're just nice things to have ticking over. It's just one listing, and they can just tick over in the background. So if you can ever pick a big haul up like that, it's always worth doing. I think I would do it more often if I could. And yeah, just a bread and butter item really. This was a nice sale. I took an offer of 20 on this. A lady messaged me about it. I can't remember what she was asking. I think she was just asking, was all the pieces there, or I think she messaged and asked, would I take an offer? I don't think I had best offer on. That was it. I didn't have best offer on, and she messaged me and asked me, would I take an offer of £20, which I replied with an offer, because you can do that now when a buyer messages you. You can actually send them an offer. So I sent her an offer of the 20 that she asked for, and sold it. I actually made all these up. No, I didn't make this one up. I have got 3 others that I made up and took the photographs of, which are still for sale, because I was asking quite a bit for them. I think I'm going to have to reduce them. I did pay £8 each for them, so I think I might have paid a little bit too much for them, but I've never seen the Wentworth puzzles before, and it's thanks to Carla Jenkins. Thank you very much. She picks these up quite a lot, and I hadn't heard of them until Carla posted on her sales update, so thanks for that, Carla. So I've got another 3 to go, and hopefully there'll be some profit left. I'm gonna have to reduce them a little bit, so but we'll see. These are absolutely stunning pair of shoes. I bought these for myself, Karen Millen black wedged shoes. I bought these to go to a wedding in, and when I got home, put them on. They looked absolutely stunning, but could I walk in them? Could I bloody hell? Excuse my language. My days, I think, of wearing heels and stuff are well and truly over. I just can't walk in them. I break my neck. So I listed them up at 40. Had quite a lot of interest in them, quite a lot of watchers, but no sales. And on the 3rd cycle, I think it was, a lady messaged me and offered me £30. And funnily enough, she messaged me today. The lady in question, she said, asked me to send them to a PO box. Not a PO box, sorry, I'm telling a lie there. She asked me to send them to like a store where they collect, a Collect Plus store, that was it. She said because she works out the country and she's not always here and she's very rarely at home, she would pick them up when she was next in the area. So it was a little bit worrying that, so I checked all the feedback. Anyway, everything looked fine, it looked good, she had good feedback, so I went ahead and I sent them. And I've received a message from the lady today saying that she's absolutely made up with them, gorgeous shoes, and thanking me for the offer, and she said that she would leave feedback, but please, would I not leave her feedback? And in the message, it was quite funny. She said, please don't leave me feedback because all of my friends think I buy all my shoes from designer outlets, and I wouldn't like to burst their bubble of them imagining her walking down the street in London buying these posh shoes. Something to that effect, and it just made my day, made me chuckle so much. So I just messaged her back saying I've got automatic feedback. I said, but don't bother leaving me feedback as long as you're happy with it. You know, just leave it at that. So, but it was quite amusing. So anyway, yeah, that was a good sale. £30 back for those. I think I paid £6 for them, so £30 was okay. Again, Carla Jenkins, I have to thank for this. These were mine, believe it or not, from 2012, what I had in the drawer. You know, you just have things lying around and you just, I don't know, I never even thought that they would be worth anything, do you know? So, and they're from 2012, so they're not even current I have sold actually my other ones from Slimming World that I got last year. Sold those as well. They went for a little bit more than this, but these went for $12.99, and it's just the Food Directory and the Low Sin Snack book. They have been used. A little bit of wear on the pages, as you can see there. But yeah, $12.99, which is actually more than what they cost. I can't believe that people actually do pay more for these, whether they haven't got meetings in their area or they just can't be bothered going to a meeting. I don't know what it is, but they will sell. And if you can get any cookbooks as well, Slimming World cookbooks, they will also sell. I've never had them myself, but I do believe that they go for good money as well. So next is this Rohan men's jacket. It was a lovely jacket, but it had a little mark on it, which I didn't realise I had until I was actually sending it. It was the tiniest mark at the bottom area. I'll show you right at the bottom near the zip area. I don't know whether you can see it on there. No, you can't see it on there. But this gentleman bought it anyway. I messaged him before I sent it because I thought, I don't want him saying he wanted to return it. I might as well tell him now. So anyway, I messaged him. I said, I've come to package it. I found a little tiny mark on it. I will send you photographs. If you want to cancel, you're more than willing to. Fully understand. Anyway, he messaged, please send the photos. So I sent him the photos over. He was quite happy to accept the jacket, and he even said, if I'm not happy with it, I'll send it back at my own cost, which I thought was really, really nice of him. Anyway, he got the jacket. Again, sent me a lovely message saying that he didn't really know why I'd messaged him. He said it's the tiniest mark, and then he messaged me again later to say he'd actually got it out he'd used some kind of, I don't know, something to get it out. I don't know, WD-40 or something like that. Some kind of stuff to break. It looked like a bit of oil, so to break it down. He was absolutely made up and over the world with it. And I did say to him, if you're happy with it, I would refund you £5 cost, because it had a mark on it, and he actually refused to accept the £5 refund, which I thought was absolutely lovely of him. So he wouldn't accept the refund of £5, so he said I'm more than happy with the jacket. So yeah, so that was really nice. There are some really nice buyers out there, guys. Sometimes I know we go on so much about the people that are trying to con us or swindle us, but there's two buyers there that I've had in these top 20 sales that have been absolutely fantastic and really, really good buyers. So they are out there. I don't really know what to say about this. It was quirky. It caught my eye in the charity shop. It was a biscuit barrel, vintage biscuit barrel. It was £3, a bit battered, but due to its age, I'm not surprised really. But it wasn't terrible condition, and it'd been listed for about, I think this is his third cycle, so yeah, $14.99 plus $3.50. Just thought I'd put that in there, something a bit different. Finally, my Monsters High dolls have gone. I bought these from the car boot sale in the summertime. I paid £1 each for them. I think there's 14 dolls, so £14 in total. And I had them listed a lot higher than this because they were selling for good money. But I've slowly reduced it. And I did, it was on $46.99 or best offer. But the lady that bought them just paid the full $46.99. So from a £14 investment, it's not bad. But I had to hang on to them for a while, so. And my last sale is a pair of Marks and Spencer's vintage country style curtains. These were new in packet. Absolutely, really, like, I don't know, I wouldn't want these in my living room or whatever, but I suppose if somebody got a cottage or something like that, like a little ditzy rose pattern, yeah, I don't really know what else to say about them. They were extra wide. Whether that sold it for them, I don't know. But I think I paid £2 for these, and they sold for the full 29.99. So if you come across anything like vintage curtains like that, really like, especially these floral patterns, they tend to go really, really well. Yeah, just pick them up. So, and yeah. So the 20 of my top sales, well, not top sales, just 20 sales of the month. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me the thumbs up and like, subscribe, and if you hit the bell, it will let you know when I'm uploading any more videos, and hopefully that won't be, you won't have to wait much longer. I'll try and do some kind of a haul video or something for you shortly. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye for now.